Network security is an extremely important component of cybersecurity today, as much of the world is networked together via the internet. Even in cases where an organization uses only private networks, there are still many security controls that must be in place. There are three main areas that must be secured when discussing network security: securing the actual network infrastructure, securing the endpoint devices, and securing the data as it travels over the network medium. The network infrastructure is composed of all the back-end network equipment that facilitates communication, such as routers, switches, firewalls, even network cabling. Endpoint devices can be everything from servers, mainframes, desktops, even things like network printers or multifunction devices. In both of these cases, all the network systems, whether they are firewalls, routers, switches, servers, desktops, they must be secured so that any services accessible over the network are not manipulated or accessible to an attacker. Lastly, securing the data as it traverses the network does not only entail protecting the physical medium from being physically tampered with, but ensuring the data does not get tampered with. During any discussion of security, you should consider how to maintain the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of the assets in question. Most people's minds go straight for confidentiality when thinking of security. For example, ensuring that only authorized users are able to view private or sensitive data, or only allowing authorized personnel to log into a network system. However, integrity and availability must also be considered, and this is key for networks. So many businesses today rely on networks to be available and functioning normally. Attackers realize this, and some network-based attacks do not focus on gaining access to private data, but instead focus on degrading network connectivity or system performance, or even knocking systems offline completely in the case of denial of service attacks. In some cases, attackers use what is called a distributed denial of service attack to use many different systems to target a single system or organization in an attempt to overload the system or network with too much network traffic, essentially making the system or network unusable for legitimate business traffic. This type of attack is relatively unsophisticated, but can be extremely impactful. Imagine an organization such as a day trading firm that makes its money by trading stocks in real time. If this organization were unable to utilize their network, or even if the network were only degraded and transactions operated slowly, this could easily mean a substantial monetary loss for their business.